Independence Day in Lebanon. 81 years since the end of French rule. But no celebrations, no parades, no public events for people who, on their National Day, find themselves struggling to survive another foreign invasion. Yet another day of Israel's relentless bombardment of Lebanon began in the early hours. Tyre in the country's south, and a southern suburb of the capital Beirut, taking the brunt of it a day after dozens were killed in Baalbek in the east. Israel says it's targeting Hezbollah facilities and fighters. On the ground, people say they're only killing civilians.
I'm living in this building that Israel attacked today. This is not a targeting, this is an aggression, because Israel attacked peaceful people in their homes, people's residences and the commercial shops below. Israel suddenly decided this because it's a brutal enemy. The whole world needs to know, those who are defending Israel, that it is a brutal enemy that's killing civilians in their homes.
A familiar pattern emerges. Israeli phone calls threatening people to get out of homes, buildings, shopping malls. The bombs are coming. Missiles fall, turn everything to dust, along with anyone left behind. Cruel, calculated, and quick, often without warning.
5 minutes after leaving my house to visit my sister, I looked back and saw the missile targeting my home. I rushed to see what had happened, but I found no trace of my house. There was a large crater where it used to be, and I began collecting body parts.
The targeting of healthcare workers, another trend. Paramedics responding to the strikes among the day's dead. There's also been an intensification of airstrikes, hot on the heels of U.S. Special Envoy Amos Hochstein's visit to Beirut this week to broker a ceasefire.
No matter what street you walk down on Beirut, you can hear the sound of Israeli drones hovering overhead, something that has become all too familiar to the people living here. Now, while the U.S. envoy was visiting for those few days, the drones, the airstrikes, all of that came to a pause, but it all started up again as soon as he left.
Timing the use of violence precisely, scuttling efforts at diplomacy. Something Israel has done before. First in Gaza, now in Lebanon. Zein Basravi, Al Jazeera, Beirut.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.